today is Tutorial Tuesday. We're gonna go ahead and get diving into it. We're gonna start off with lipstick because I have been kind of wanting to do something with the Vice lipsticks. So I'm gonna pull out probably these three. They're more neutral. These are Back Talk Fuel 2.0 and Amulet. For primer, I think I'm gonna take the Wet n Wild Photo Focus primer. And let's do the Matte Putty primer from e.l.f. For concealer, I'm going to take the Makeup Obsession Mega Concealer, and I think I'm going to take a little bit of Covergirl because I want to say that this is a little bit more lightweight and the Covergirl has a little bit more pack to it. And then for the face, I do want to take the Photo Focus Foundation. This is the dewy one. I use this shade Soft Beige right now, but I do need something a little bit more matte to hold this down with, so I'm going to take a little bit of the Fit Me foundation, I think. Not towards the Fit Me foundation so much. And you know what? Let's take a little bit of the Revlon. This is the Revlon Color Stay foundation. We'll take this. For the face, I'm going to go in and set the face with maybe Toffee by Bare Minerals. Maybe I'll take that one. Now moving into palettes. Now, we did finish off last week with Colourpop. We did the, what did we do? We did the Jewel Tone palette, right? The So Jaded palette. So now we're moving into this drawer section, which is got TooFaced. We've got TooFaced, Anastasia, Urban Decay. I've got some NARS, but I've also got this, and I feel like I haven't played with this in a while. I want to take this and play around with it. So I kind of want to play with this one because I'm vibing with this palette just because, again, I feel like I haven't given it enough love. I may also take this palette, which is the Pretty Rich. I kind of want to do the TooFaced theme today. So I'm going to stick with the same brand, but I'm going to pull out the Pretty Rich palette also because this has some darker tones in it that I may need. So let's go ahead and start off with the brows, and then we're going to move on to the eyes because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do today for the eyes, and I'm just feeling eyes before face is how I'm feeling today. Brows are going to be the exact same routine that I did in my last video, which is a new routine that I've been trying out and I've really been enjoying So I'm going to go in with the 24-hour brow setter, and what I do is I kind of wiggle that into my brows to kind of get them kind of fluffy and work their way up. Then I'm going to move into the Anastasia Brow Wiz, which is what I'm going to be using today for my brows, and then I'll set it off with a little bit of Gimme Brow. So I'm going to go ahead and do that little combo really quick, and we're going to move into the eyes. So we've got some concealer on, ready to go with the eyes. Let's go ahead and start off with the TooFaced Chocolate Bar palette. And the first thing I'm going to do is, oh, please don't fall, please don't fall. Okay, good. Oh. First thing I'm going to do is I want to take So Bougie, and I'm going to dust that into the crease and work that as my all over shade. I think I'm going to do a halo eye look today with this palette, since it's been a while since I've done a halo look. And my base is tacky, so that way the colors are a little bit more vibrant. For the inner corner, I'm going to go in with Cocoa Truffle, and I'm going to pop that on the inner corner. Start up against the lash line, and then I'll work my way up. How are you guys holding up? What are you guys up to? We haven't learned anything new in our house aside from what school is teaching us, but we're doing okay. The weather got nice this weekend, so we were able to plant our tomatoes this weekend and some lettuce. And I posted that over on like Instagram, so I'm sure if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen it. So the kids are super excited about that. Let's take Gold Dipped and pop that on the center. I really want this to be a little bit more meshed and kind of messy, if that makes sense, versus like super cut crease style. Also, I'm going to pop Famous on the parts where the two shadows meet. I'm just going to apply a little bit of black liner to my waterline, and we're going to go ahead and smoke it out now. And I was thinking that I would take a little bit of Decadent and just run it on my lower lash line. Since we're kind of light on the top, I thought it'd be really pretty. We'll see if it pans out the way I'm hoping. So I'm really just going to press Decadent into the lash line, really mesh it well with that gel liner. I'm going to take a pencil brush, and this is the Profusion Small Pointed Eyeshadow Brush. and it's got a little bit of color to it, so we're going to dust it off. But I'm going to go now back in with Truffle, and I'm going to really start blending that into the black shade. Okay, I'm going to take these lashes, which are the Dollar Lash Club lashes. These are in the style Cassie, and I want to take them because they're very wispy all the way around. So we are moving into the face, and we're going to be using the Wet n Wild Primer Serum. This is a hydrating serum, and I will tell you guys, I really do enjoy it. If you guys have oily or combo skin, I feel like this is hydrating enough where it doesn't feel super oily on the skin, and it tends to not linger very long. It definitely dries into the skin and it gets absorbed. So this is a really good option if you guys are wanting to get something that is, you know, a serum, or maybe you're wanting to try out a serum, but you guys don't know if you're going to like it or not. Wet n Wild offers this, and it's very affordable, so I definitely would recommend it. This is a water-based serum. Just, for me, that just hydrates the skin. It doesn't really do anything else like pore minimize or help with my fine lines. So for that, I'm going to take the Matte Putty Primer by e.l.f. And this one is to help mattify the skin, but I do also find that it does a little bit better job at refining the pores than the original. So they do make the original, which you guys know, but if you guys are wanting like a more matte version, they offer this one. And I'm going to put some on my chin right here. For some reason, my chin has been so dry and cracky, like it's cracked right here. I don't understand what's going on. It's like, I don't know. All right, we're going to go ahead and move into foundation. Today's foundation is going to be a combination. We are taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. This is their dewy one. And we're also going to mix it with, we're going to combine it with a little bit of the Revlon Color Stay 24 Hour. Now this one here that I have is in soft beige, and then this one here that I have is in, good question, 180 sand beige. All right, so I was gonna use my sponge, but I need a little bit more coverage today. I got a couple of you guys that tagged me in the Natasha Denona comments about her Safari palette going on sale, and I picked that thing up really quickly. I was going to get it at the VIB sale, but I was like, $89, I feel like that's not that great of a deal. So I ended up going to the Natasha Denona site and ordering it through there instead, and she had free shipping and stuff, and you guys, her shipping was so freaking quick. Like, I ordered it, I think on Friday I ordered it, and Saturday morning I got a notification that it had already been shipped through FedEx. It's like a 1 to 3 day, but they said with COVID and stuff, it's going to take a few extra days, which is fine. But I placed my order with Sephora like a couple weeks ago for the VIB sale. I still haven't gotten anything. And right now I feel like so many other companies are throwing out really good deals too. Like Macy's was also doing a lot of sales, like 30% off beauty and stuff like that. So don't sleep on other websites because they've got some bomb sales going on right now. I picked up 2 concealers. So I have the Mega Concealer by Makeup Obsession, and I also have the Covergirl concealer. So the main one that I do want to use is the Mega Conceal from Makeup Obsession, but I just don't remember if this one was super full coverage or not. I'm going to take this brush right here, which is by Real Techniques, and use it to kind of blend it out. I don't know why I wet my sponge if I'm not even using it. All right, I'm going to go in and just use a little bit of the TooFaced powder to set underneath my eyes. You guys, I was like laughing so much last night. I was finishing up some of my videos, and I was on YouTube and I was reading through your guys' comments, and a lot of the comments about, you know, me needing to know how much you guys are drinking to know if I'm the one that's like got a problem or not. I could not stop laughing. Like, you guys are hysterical. I freaking love it. I'm going to set my face really quickly also, and I'm going to be using the Bare Minerals Bare Pro, and I have the shade Toffee. Ooh. That is really dark. Maybe this will force me to get some color outside. I noticed that my face is a little bit darker than the rest of my body. Do you guys have that issue, or is your face lighter than your body? Mine is darker than my body. Like just a little bit, not like a lot where it's like weird, but it is. I gotta go to the grocery store and pick up bread, because the bread that we picked up from Food for Less, which is our local Kroger brand. So I don't have a Kroger here, and I don't have like a, what is it? What's the one in California we went to? Ralph's. It doesn't start with a K. Ralph's. Ralph's was what I shopped at when I was in California, and I love the Kroger line. If you guys have not used a Kroger brand, you're missing out, because Kroger brand for me is like my jam. All of the ones that I've tried, Walmart grocery, Shipt, Target, and Amazon. Instacart has been my favorite to use as far as like the ease goes, because they are one of the only places that I can find that will deliver same day. I can't get that with anything else around here. So I decided to try Instacart because one of my girlfriends was like, try it out. She's like, I think you'll love it. You guys, I got my order, which I was super excited about. Whoever was on the phone was amazing, you guys. Like, whoever was doing like the ordering for me was amazing. Don't get me wrong. They were doing a great job. They were texting me as they were shopping my order, telling me what they did and didn't have, if I wanted like a different sort of, you know, item from it, blah, blah, blah. When they brought it inside and I started opening the bags, everything was fine until I got, for some reason, weirdly enough, when I got to the vegetables, I opened one of the bags and it reeked. I mean, reeked. Like this stench of weed came out. And I was like, what the heck? And so Jeremy was like, so how was your order? What'd you think of it? And I was like, I like the bronzer. The bronzer's good. This is the Pacifica Bronzer Duo. So I used this one. But it's got that highlight kind of to it. Like it has like a shimmer base to it. And it's accentuating my texture. I'm going to grab a different blush really quick. I'm just going to go in with my e.l.f. blush palette, and I'll just take something in there. I might just take this shade right here. So after that, I was just like, you know what? I'll just get my own groceries. No big deal. All right, so my thing with this eye look is I do like it, but I kind of want to deepen it just a little bit more. So I'm going to dive into the Pretty Rich palette, and I'm going to take just a little bit of Oh That's Rich, and I'm just going to take this like slanted brush. This is a angled brush by Crown Brush. Do you see it? It's kind of slanted, and I'm going to pop a little bit of this shade on the outer corner. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is not my favorite shade from the palette. I feel like it's one of the more ashier ones, but I'm just going to take it and kind of just stamp it. So anywho, so after that, I just decided your girl's just gonna buy her own groceries now. So I just buy my own groceries. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Pretty Fresh and just mist it on my face before we move into highlight. So I'm gonna try the Precious Petals really quickly by Wet n Wild. I'm a little bit nervous because I do find that this highlighter can be a little bit dark if I'm not like tan enough, but we'll give it a shot really quick and see. Oh, it might work. All right. Okay, I'm going to go in with my favorite lip liner of all time. Of all lip liner. Wait, what? No. My favorite lip liner of all time. That's what I was trying to say. And this is the shade Plum by MAC. Alright, now that I have that done, I'm going to go in and I don't know which shade I want to take. So I've got Back Talk. It's like a soft rose shade. Back Talk is like one of my favorite shades, but I feel like I'm not digging that one yet, although that one is like amazing. I also picked up Fuel 2. Fuel 2 is a lot lighter. It's like a true brown nude shade, but this is Amulet, and I freaking love Amulet, which I was thinking of taking this one. So I think that's the one I'm going to do though. Do you see that? So there you have it. So Back Talk, Fuel, and then this is, I forgot. Amulet. So I think I'm going to take Amulet because I feel like that would go best, like a more brownish color. I do want to highlight it in the center, so I'm going to take a little bit of Fuel 2.0. That's what it's called. So I could put a little bit of gloss if I wanted to, but because Amulet is like more of a metallicized finish, I think it does enough as like giving it that like glossy look without it being glossy. So I'm going to leave it just like this, and I do want to take a little bit of my e.l.f. Halo Setting Powder. This has been in numerous videos of mine and favorites and stuff because I can't get enough. And I take it with this Japanese brush. This is just a 960 is what it says, but I got this at TJ Maxx. And I just dust it. It's got to be a super fluffy brush. I mean, it'd make more sense to do this before you put lipstick or liquid lipstick or whatever, but I forgot. So thank you so much for tuning to today's Tuesday tutorial, our Throwback Tuesday tutorial. I hope you guys had fun. If you guys want to see any of the other ones from the series or from the series that we've done here on my channel, I will link the playlist down below. But thank you all so much for watching today's video. Make sure to let me know what you guys want to see in next week's video, what palette you'd like to try out, and we'll go ahead and go on from there. I will talk to you guys all in my next video. If you guys haven't seen any of my latest videos, there are some here for you guys to check out, and I will see you guys all later. Bye.